In our first story today, we return to Warrandyte Primary School where they're looking after some pretty important visitors. 10 Lord Howe Island stick insect or phasmid eggs. In a project run by the Melbourne Zoo, 25 schools across Victoria are involved in the return of the Phasmids project, and Warrandyte Primary is one of the lucky ones. Thought to be extinct in 2003, a pair of insects were discovered on a rocky outcrop 23 k's from Lord Howe Island. Let's see how the school is helping the zoo and the Phasmids and what results the kids have had with their eggs.
Hi, my name's Jenny McDonald and I'm a teacher at Warrandyte Primary School, and we're involved in this exciting program with the Melbourne Zoo. It's called Return of the Phasmid, and we're helping to breed and do research on Lord Howe Island stick insects which were thought to be extinct. I found out about it through the Inspire magazine and a parent, and so I put in an application to the zoo, and we were lucky enough to be one of the successful schools. The reason that we were interested in the program is because it's the most positive way, I feel, to teach children about looking after the environment and sustainability. So we're looking at a way that we can actually assist rather than looking at the negatives of what humans are doing to the environment. It's been even bigger than that because we're teaching children about responsibility, reliability. We've had to be very patient, waiting for the eggs to hatch, so that's been a real challenge. And we've also been learning about how to measure humidity, so there's been lots of added benefits to do with measurement for the children.
Hi, I'm Max, and I check the humidity of this stick insect cage. And you need the humidity to be high because the stick insects lived in a humid environment up at Lord Howe Island. So we want them to be kept in their natural environment.
Hi, I'm Alex and I do the temperature for the stick insects. And well, we have to keep the temperature between 20 and about 28. And the minimum can be a bit lower, but if it gets too low, we need to get the stick insects out and put them under a light or something. And it's been pretty cold in there the last few days, so we've had to put them out on the windowsill.
So this is a real life experience for the children. These eggs, we've had eggs sitting in a container waiting for them to hatch, so it's real life. So we're waiting to see what would happen. We've been keeping them warm, and that's where the patience has been coming in, but then the excitement has been fantastic, as this week we've had 4 hatch-ins. So the children are learning about what we need to do to maintain these animals and help look after them. So we're learning about keeping the environment the same as where they are in their natural state, and also what they need to eat. And we've been doing lots of spider spotting because spiders are their predators. So they're learning about how animals actually live and what they need to survive through a real life experience.
Hi, my name's Rowan Cleave. I work at Melbourne Zoo as part of the invertebrate team there, and we are part of the Lord Howe Island stick insect breeding program. We've been involved since 2003. This species was critically endangered and actually presumed extinct for about 80 years. And back in 2001, actually, they were rediscovered on Ball's Pyramid. From there, a program was set in place where a recovery team was set up. Melbourne Zoo was lucky enough with our expertise and facilities to get involved in that program. And from there, we've been able to breed, at this point, over 9,000 animals at Melbourne Zoo. We've also shipped to overseas facilities, and what's really exciting now is we've just started the program that you sort of see behind me, which is called Return of the Phasmid, which 25 schools around Victoria were chosen, and that is due to their experience with having other invertebrates or caring for animals or conservation status within their schools. And they were all set up with about 10 eggs, and all the equipment was provided via a very generous donation through a foundation. Then the schools were selected, and here we are today with Warrandyte Primary School actually successfully hatching a number of eggs to date. And out of that, we also have a NING, which is a network sharing system where over the internet, where schools involved in the program can actually share information, what's actually happening on the ground in their schools. And there we can problem solve, if there are problems within their program or what's happening at the school, and share the highlights with hatchings and things like that as well.
I'm Joe and I do the blogging for the stick insects, and the blog is pretty much just reporting on what happens with stick insects to all of the other schools and the zoo as well. And so if we get one hatched, we can report it onto the blog. And yesterday I had to do it because we found one. Yeah, and that was our fourth. Yeah, and it was pretty exciting.
Each morning we come in looking to see if we've had any more hatchings, and we're looking forward to the rest of the year and to watch them grow and develop.